Hi, my name is Pierre de Klerk, winemaker at Beck, and today I'd like to talk you through the Cuvée Clive 2014 vintage. The Cuvée Clive is at the pinnacle of our portfolio, and as such we have a complete carte blanche approach when it comes to the decision making of what should go into the final blend of this Classique. What we're looking for when we're doing our base wine tasting is something that is head and shoulders above the rest of the pack. Something that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up and makes you all excited about what you're smelling and tasting, and makes you think forward 5 years down the line, what would this Classique look like after so much time on the lease and with bubbles in it. And if you can think that way and you feel that this is something really spectacular, then that is what we will choose to go in. Now that means year after year it might be a completely different blend. It might be Pinot Noir driven, it might be Chardonnay driven, it might be only one of the two cultivars, it might be wooded or unwooded. But for this specific vintage, 2014, it ended up being the very first vintage in Beck's history where we made 100% barrel fermented Chardonnay Classique. Now, in 2014, we had a few very beautiful components, as it was a fantastic year, lots of sunshine, good acidity, and we felt that the fleshiness and the beautiful ripe aromatics of the Robusta Chardonnay from one of our vineyard plots called Block 14 Chardonnay was extremely well complemented by a single vineyard in Darling, which gave a beautiful acidity and some great length to the final blend. And we put those together in a proportion of 70% Robusta fruit and 30% Darling fruit. And then after the primary fermentation and 3 months of resting in the barrels, we blended the two together, put it in bottle, and it rested after the secondary fermentation for at least 5 years. Now what it resulted in is a very powerful yet elegant and well balanced wine with a great ripe peach, ripe citrus aromatics on the nose, a little bit of toasted almonds from the barrel fermentation, and a little bit of spiciness as well. If you let it stand open for a while, it will develop a little bit of floral characteristics, and some red apple fruit will also come to the fore. On the palate, the ripe citrus is very abundant, and you have acidity that's piercing and gives a massive longevity to this Classique. The bubbles are tiny, and they just excite the palate and make you salivate and make you want more and more and more. So for those of you who are looking for something to celebrate, and celebrate with something quite special, once the lockdown is finished, go out and get some Cuvée Clive and celebrate your freedom, celebrate the fact that you made it out, celebrate your sanity. If you do have a bottle in the fridge already, maybe just celebrate another day done in lockdown and life that is beautiful in South Africa, and to the fact that we can all still rejoice and have beautiful wine together.